Welcome back everyone, my name is Echo and I hope you're having a great day. Today's Minecraft video, we're back on Minecraft Pocket Edition, the Bedrock version. We are on the latest beta, which was a huge Nether update for the Bedrock community. This is the beta version 1.16.0.57. Now yes, I've already done a video on this beta focusing on all the new Nether update features. That video was around about 30 minutes long. Now, I didn't get the chance to go over everything in great detail. I like to go over the bug fixes and the changes for all of you. There's a lot of bugs that have been reported like 1.9, 1.10, 1.11 that are now starting to be fixed in 1.16. Also, today, I want to go over emotes. Emotes have officially been introduced to Minecraft Bedrock. Whether you like it or not, they are coming to the game. I've had a lot of questions saying, hey Echo, are they going to be free or are they going to be paid? Well, I think there's going to be both. I think there will be some free emotes, but I also think there is going to be some paid ones as well. Now, I'm doing this on Windows 10, but again, the beta is available for Android, Windows 10, and Xbox. Now, again, we're going to get rid of the horrible background. If you want the link to the official beta text hider and remover, it's down below in the description. Just makes the background a lot better. Now, I know for the Android community, you're having some issues with the marketplace. Whenever you tap on this, it crashes and closes. That's a bug. It's beta. You have to understand that betas are not fully stable versions of Minecraft, so do take that into consideration. Now, not long ago, guys, Minecraft introduced the character creator. This was also announced during Minecon. Now, when you go to profile, you can customize your skin like I did here. I like to just use my one, and of course they introduced capes. Now, a little bit of a fun fact, right? This was Minecon's last one. You have to go back in and out. It's so annoying, it's so buggy. This was the one that we were given during Minecon Live last year. This one here being the pancake, guys. We found out recently from the developers that this was just a placeholder for capes. I don't know if this is ever going to be officially released. It's just a placeholder. It's available in betas. So yeah, again, we have the character creator, you're fully aware of that, and it keeps changing my skin. There we go. They introduced emotes. These are going to be the slots for emotes. Now, in game, I will go through a little bit more detail, but if we tap on this, we now have a new emote. Now, this is a waving emote, classed as common. I don't know why they're starting to put grades on specific things. I don't know what he's doing there, dude, but he's having a look at his cape. But yeah, they introduced a wave ability. There's going to be a bunch of different slots. Again, I'm going to go over that in more detail when we go to my game. All right, let's go through all the changes. So I've made the same mistake twice when I've checked out the Nether beta. Now, I play a lot of Minecraft Java PC as well. So I'm used to doing this when it comes to these guys and just throwing them, then picking them up, and then throwing things back. Now, because Bedrock also consists of iOS and Android, which is touch with your fingers, it's all done with right-clicking or long press. You have to trade that way. This is just a very, very basic mistake that I made. I'll let this guy out. They inspected to see if it's good enough. Did he just pick up that gold, go to throw me boots, and steal the boots himself? I actually think he did that. Are you kidding me? There we go. Let's trade. No, we'll trade with them again. There we go. So yeah, they inspect it. It looks like when it comes to bartering, it's starting to work a lot more or a lot better on the Bedrock version. Now, if you guys are interested in getting soul speed boots, it's all done through this guy. But again, I've done that in multiple different videos on Java to showcase just doing this on the floor. Oh no, this time he is doing it. Okay. Well, he wasn't doing it the other day. Maybe because he was encased in there, he wasn't really interested in that. But at least it now works. So there's two options. You can right-click on them to give them the gold, or you can throw it on the floor. Looks like both work. Fire resistance, iron nuggies, magma cream. There is some pretty good trades you can get from this guy. I'd also like to say thank you to you guys who have been supporting my videos lately. I've had a lot of positive comments saying, hey Echo, I really appreciate the time and effort you go into for these betas. Believe it or not, the beta video of the day took me 2 hours to set up because I like to make sure you guys are fully understanding when it comes to new features. So this was everything we focused on in the other video. This is everything we're focusing on in today's video. I'm going to focus on emotes towards the end of today's video. So if you're just interested in emotes, feel free to skip ahead. So in terms of changes, it's not the standard crash fix today. It is fixed a crash related to exploding beds inside the Nether. It would literally close your world. It is an explosion, so it's always prone to happen. Fixed crash when typing a character into chat that Minecraft doesn't have a font sheet for. Usually this is on Android devices. So on Android, you can have multiple different text layouts. When people were typing in different text layouts, it was causing a lot of crashes with Minecraft. Just stick to the normal font, guys. Make life easier for yourself and the game. Using /fill command with Soulfire no longer causes crashes. This is Soulfire. It's blue. It's beautiful. The next change we have here, and this is a quite important one, and again, this is going to continue to change. Light propagation now works correctly, fixing hostile spawning. So even when it was meant to be dark or light, when it was a light room, mobs were still spawning, and when it was dark, mobs were not spawning. So you're going to see a lot more changes regarding to light. Maybe in 1.16, but going forward, guys, they are working on mob spawning and despawning, a very, very, very important change for the Bedrock community. Typing in the inventory search no longer creates lag. Now, there is currently a issue going on with this, though. Whenever you type in diamond, it doesn't pop up. You have to press enter. That's just a bug. That will be fixed in no time. Just a little bit of an inconvenience. And everyone's starting to notice it. The text that hangs off the edge. Yes, it's really annoying. It's been like that for quite some time. The OCD is kicking in there. Fixed issue with Marketplace not loading correctly. Fixed issue with notifications not showing on iOS. Ender Dragon's Fireball Lingering Particles no longer invisible. So you ever been playing Minecraft and had a fight with the Ender Dragon and you're just getting attacked out of nowhere and you're like, what's going on? Yeah, I had that issue. It died many a times because you couldn't see the fireball explosions and lingering. Been fixed. Finally, Mojang. I think this has been reported multiple times as well. Activator rails now dismount players and mobs correctly. With us, this is an interesting one. I don't even know what's the right way on this, by the way. So, with the spawning explosions, no longer break obsidian. This has been changed like 3 or 4 times. So, originally, wither explosions did break obsidian. Going back to a couple of betas ago, wither explosions did not break obsidian. Going back to the last version, wither explosions did break obsidian, and today they no longer break obsidian. Make your mind up. What is meant to be the positive and the correct change? I got a feeling there's like multiple people checking this issue, right? And one person thinks that it should explode and one doesn't. So I feel like the developers are kind of fighting with each other here. What do you guys think in the comment section? Should the wither explosion destroy obsidian or should it not? Obfuscated text color code works on signs placed in the world. Bamboo change to be unpathable by mobs. So you may have noticed if you have bamboo farm, I just didn't mean to do that. You probably noticed if you have a bamboo farm that if you have a lot of it, in some cases, mobs get stuck in here. Now, if you're standing over there and a mob tries to get through and it gets stuck and it can't get out, we'll place on a couple of these for an example here. It's just because here's the perfect example here. So maybe you're over there. The mob will try and get to you and face there. So now they try and avoid it. So what mobs are going to start doing now is avoiding it to then get to you. Yeah, because they were getting stuck constantly inside of there. I had a lot of creepers in mine. Really annoying. I even had pandas in there as well. Next one, target block redstone signal duration is based on projectile. That's a really good one. If you're a redstone, and you're going to like this one. Longer for trident / arrows, shorter for other items. So I don't have this set up to redstone, but the way this works is if you have something like a trident, which is meant to be classed as quite heavy, and you throw it at this, the redstone signal will light it a lot longer. And if you're using the likes of your eggs or your snowballs, it just hits it. You'll get like a big burst and it'll come straight back down. So a very good change. Again, if you're into redstone, you'll probably like that. Have a little bit of a mess around with these. Because again, that's a big projectile. It should have a longer signal rather than a shorter one. Armor stands no longer fall through blocks in reloaded worlds. Giant spruce trees once again generate podzol underneath them. That is a parity change introduced in previous versions. Fixed issue with players' XP being lost when reloading worlds. Minecarts no longer collide with other carts on parallel tracks. So I don't have them next to each other, but if I did and one was going this way and one was going this way, they would kind of collide with each other. Strange. Very, very strange. Maybe we can, like, if I do this and we grab one of these, they're no longer going to collide with each other in terms of, yeah, we're messing this up. But you know what? You kind of know what I'm talking about, right? You guys play Minecraft enough if you're watching this video to understand what I'm going on about. Next one. Falling top snow no longer breaks solid blocks. That's quite a strange one. Getting into a couple more. Some of these I think we've gone over before, though. Fixed a bug that sometime... Oh, man, they fixed it. They did. And I got a lot of exclamation marks for a reason. Fixed a bug that sometimes allowed villagers and players to respawn inside a block when getting out of beds. Such a horrible bug and such a horrible problem. It's plagued my underground world for so long. And even if you use slabs, they just don't like slabs. They will not spawn on top of it. They'll spawn in it, which is causing them to suffocate and die and despawn and break. After so long of this being in the game, they finally decided to fix it. Villages in 1.16 are slowly starting to get better. XP cost is now readable inside of Anvil UI. I've never really had a problem with this though, but you can clearly see it says XP cost is 5. I've never really had an issue. Something that was in the official changelog. Bamboo can now be placed on top of bamboo saplings without experimental gameplay being enabled. Iron golem legs no longer swing as far anymore. So what's the best way for me to do this? Let's go for a zoglin, this new baby. Oh, up in the air. You can see his legs are no longer as... I don't know what to call them. And they don't seem to be swinging as much anymore. We continue on with changes. Reduced melee attack range of mounted mobs. This also goes for mobs in boats as well. Fixed bug preventing mobs from burning on bottom half slab. Turtles now lay eggs correctly. This has been an issue for a long time as well. For some reason, turtle eggs just don't work in this version of Minecraft. When's the last time you've seen a turtle laying eggs in Minecraft? When's the last time you had a baby turtle in Minecraft Bedrock? Probably when they were released, which was, what, like a year ago? Guardians can now spawn in bubble columns. Fixed bug causing Vex to move too slowly on X and Y axes. Smooth quartz now uses correct texture. This is a really, really good one, and I know my friend Rob is going to like this one. Silk Touch on giant mushrooms now drops correct block / game mode S. So if you wanted to have a specific pattern, whenever you break it, it now drops the correct one. This is something that 4J introduced a long time ago. I don't know why that one doesn't do that though, but yeah, that's not right. Unless it just means the full one rather than that. Unless because we placed them again, I'm not quite sure. But either way, you can now start building correctly. Unless I'm reading that wrong. I think that's meant to be the exact change. Okay. A lot of scripting / add-on fixes and changes. Now, I'm just going to pop up the scripting add-ons and changes here. I'm not really into scripting or add-ons, but if you are, there has been a lot of changes down to components, down to variables. If you're an add-on creator, this is going to be very, very important to you. They've introduced a whole range of add-on changes. Again, with 1.16, it's going to introduce more modding options for the community, and it just keeps going. So really, really important. Last but not least, let's talk about emotes. Emotes were announced during Minecon last year. Now, if you're on, I believe if you're on Android, at the top of your screen, you'll have a little button which is linked to the emotes. I'm currently on Windows 10, so if I go to settings and I go to my keyboard and mouse and we scroll down to emotes, it's currently locked for B. Now, Z on this is the night vision, which is potions. X is nothing. B brings up this menu. Now, you can see there's currently nothing here and I can't tap on them, but that's where you're wrong. If you click on change emote and you click on slot and you click on this and you click play again, what this is going to do is introduce a new waving ability. Again, I don't really know how I feel about this. As long as they're not ramming too many microtransactions into the community, I don't think I'll care enough. Will I use them? I don't know. Maybe we can dab on those haters and that's about it. But that's everything I wanted to talk about. They have made them quite easy. I hope they're not all going to be paid. But looking at the way they've done this, and you've got like common, you've got like common. Let's go back. Let's go to something a little bit more expensive here. We go to... oops, I'm moving Minecraft there. Probably shouldn't have done that. Just bear with me a second. If we go to styles, we go to these. They've got commons. They've got uncommons. These are going to be paid, because if you go back and we go to this one and we go to this, it says it's an uncommon and this is common. So it is more than likely going to be something paid in Minecraft. But I don't know. It's up to you guys. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. I don't care enough. Probably not going to use them. Doesn't really fit into Minecraft in my opinion, but each to their own. Guys, have a great day. Stay beautiful. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.